What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger, man. So take a look at this. We got some top Shiba Inu stories. But first off, let's take a look at the overall market. Right now, sitting at $2.17 trillion market cap. Y'all, this won't be for long. I know sometimes it could sound like a broken record, staying in this same range. But this is what the market does. The market, it's like a seed. It has to be nurtured, it has to blossom, has to grow, it has to continue to be, taken care of from there. You got to protect it, all these little things. And right now, the market would like for, especially some of y'all that have been in for a while, it would like for y'all to close out y'all positions and, just to be exhausted and give up on the hope of becoming successful in cryptocurrency investing. But I'm here to tell you, you don't want to give up your spot. No matter what, is happening in the short time frame, crypto is going up. Think about where we were a year ago. Bitcoin was sitting around $27,000. Today we're sitting at 62,000 comfortably. Understand that as we continue to move year after year, crypto is going to grow. I'm not saying we won't have bear markets. I'm not saying prices won't retrace, but I'm saying as a whole, as time continues to go forward, crypto is going to become more widespread adopted and the price is going to go up. There's a limited amount of Bitcoin. 21 million. Bitcoin moves the rest of the market. So once that happens, everything else is, what is it? The rising tides lift all, boats basically. All ships get, everybody's investment goes up as, Bitcoin continues to, raise the tide. So that's what you should be paying attention to right now. 62,478 for Bitcoin. We got the fear and greed index at a 41. I really would like y'all to become more active, in this time. I'm not saying you have to just go crazy, but I would like y'all to be more active because eventually this fear and greed index won't be at a 41. It's going to be at an 80, 70, and at that time prices are going to be higher. And you're going to wish that you planted seeds at those lower levels. Ethereum, 2,458. BNB at 583, up 1.85% on a day. Solana at $144, down 1.5% on the day. XRP 53 cents, down 1.12% on the day. We got Doge at 10 cents, down 3.4% on the day. Tron at 15 cents, up 2% on the day. Coin sitting at 10th place by market cap, 523. We got Cardano at 34 cents and down 3% on the day. We got AVAX at $26.66, down 1.62% on the day. SHIB at 1,737 points per coin, down 4.08% on the day. Still up 6.5% for the week and 67% green for year to date. So we gave up about 8% over the last 2 days for SHIB on our year to date gains. So right now, let's take a closer look at Shiba Inu, see what the indicators are telling us. We've been looking at this these last few days, and we've been calling it, pretty accurately. We talked about how, if the volume didn't pick up, things were going to start to pull back. We see that taking place. Let me get it where y'all can see it. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Let's, pull up one of our favorite ones right off the bat, Bollinger Band. So we can see our Bollinger Band down at that 1673 level. We can see the price right now sitting at 1738. And we seen the wick on this candle go down to about 16, I'll say 1700 points per coin. So psychological support level right there was hit right before the mid Bollinger Band. So what I'm thinking of when I see this is, will the price, continue to trade down to actually touch it? Or was that enough buyer support stepping in right there where the price isn't going to touch it and is going to start to move to the upside? But right now, with this doji candle forming, meaning that, the buyers and the sellers are having a difficult time taking control, this is telling me it might not be over yet. Also, taking a look at the volume in conjunction with that, see those red candles coming in? So when I see those red candles coming in with a doji candle forming like that, that shows us, the buyers took it in one direction, sellers took it in one direction, but the price is right in the middle of that line with a thin real body. That means the market is indecisive on which direction it wants to go next. They're in agreement with where the price is, but indecisive on which direction to go next. So we have to stack up these different indicators to try to, determine what's likely to happen. So far, we see that it could potentially be pulling back right now. We do have a slight downtrend, something we might want to keep in mind. slight downtrend, but it's only off of 2 candles, so I'm not yet convinced. But a doji candle forming after a downtrend can, you know, lead to a reversal. But usually we'll see 1 or 2 dojis, you know, enter, like we seen in this area, here with these 2 red. Can y'all see this mouse right here? I wonder, can y'all see that? I don't think so. Let me make a mark on it. So like downtrend, we seen a downtrend here, and then we got these 2 doji candles in this area before we seen the trend reverse and start to go back to the upside. So that's what I'm looking at, you know, happening here. Possibly another candle forming closer to this lower Bollinger Band to help shake some people out. And then it will give us, you know, it will form this pattern a little better where we'll get a nice downtrend resting right off the mid Bollinger Band and possibly regain some support there where bulls step in and, you know, push the price back up to the upside. Now let's take a look at another one of our favorite indicators that we like. Okay, so let's see another indicator. We're going to take a look at our RSI, Relative Strength Index. See, does that give us any insight? So RSI levels are at a 56.72 right now. So it is basically letting us know that, you know, we're in neutral territory. We're not yet overbought, not yet oversold when it comes to those RSI levels. So looking at it, throwing on a you know, support lineup, trying to see if this matches up with any of these areas here. And if we look back on like the 23rd, the 22nd, 23rd, 24th of September almost, we could see our RSI levels bounced off of this area as a support before breaking out, but then eventually retracing, coming back below this area before breaking above it again, and looking like it wants to come back towards it before going a little higher, before coming and testing it right here where we are right now. So for me, with it being on the RSI, with us, you know, coming from the upside to the support, it's looking like, you know, we could possibly find some support in this area. So I do like that part right there. So that gave us a point in a bullish, you know, for the bull case. Now also, let's take the RSI off. We can take the Bollinger Band off too. Let's take a look at our moving average. So still trading below that moving average for right now. Moving average, convergence, divergence. So we're looking at the MACD right now. So right now we have the blue line trading underneath this signal line, and right now that tells us that, you know, it's still in, you know, bear territory. Now this is more of a lagging indicator to me, because once it actually crosses, we're going to start, you know, seeing the price actually go. So I like to actually look at the MACD and look at it once it starts curling back up to test, you know, to retest this yellow line here. That's a bullish sign that I'm looking for. So right now it's not yet, you know, curling back up just yet. So we want to wait, give it some time to see, does it pull back further, or does it start to make its way, you know, looking like it wants to, you know, cross it. But at the same time, you could remember, you know, over a bigger period of time, we're still in, you know, discount territory as far as, you know, what we'll be seeing in the near future. When the price is sitting at 3,000 points per coin, 3,500 points per coin, you're going to be wishing that you would have, you know, took some buys at this level as well. So right now it's looking like SHIB might still have some room to pull back, especially if Bitcoin does. Let's take a closer look at Bitcoin, see what levels we're sitting at. You know, we might just have to, it's already almost 10 minutes on this one. We might just have to rock out with this one as a technical analysis video. But let's look at that RSI on Bitcoin. That's what I'm interested in seeing. So right now, Bitcoin in neutral territory on the day chart. Let's look at that moving average. So Bitcoin really close. You know, it just wicked up recently to that 63 level, almost breaking above that 200-day moving average, which is at 63,542. Now, it's not just enough to break above it. As you can see, we did that here on the 7th yesterday, but we weren't able to close above it. We need the real body of the candle to close above it, so that way, you know, Bitcoin can start raising the rest of the market. So right now, with the price looking like it's not you know, going to be closing above that, you know, that can create some exhaustion. That can get some people tired of the market. My bad, y'all. Let me show y'all this. So this is what I was pointing at. So here, this line here, the price is not closing above it. The real body of the candle, the bigger part of the candle, the square part of the candle needs to close above that area in order for, you know, this bull case to really, you know, kick off. It will eventually, but, you know, it's just a matter of time. This is what a lot of people, technical traders, are waiting for. So just be patient, you know. Understand, Shiba Inu can move very, very quickly, and once it does start to move, you know, quickly, it's gone. It's gonna be out of there. So let's take a look at the rest of the SHIB ecosystem real quick while we're here. So Bad Idea AI down to 7/0/1108 right now. Volume at 3.4 million in the last 24 hours. Just this so y'all can see. Okay, then let's take a look at Bone. And what y'all think about that Sui network? Y'all rocking with that one yet? I definitely recommend y'all check that network out. We've been seeing some fire plays on that one. Bone, 41 cents, down 2.2% on the day. Volume at 3.3. Let's take a look at Leash. Volume 1.6 million, up 0.66% on the day, sitting at $261 per token. And Shiboshi's right now $67.20, y'all. Let's look at the 1 year on this one. So they were once upon a time $522, and right now sitting at $67.20, y'all. This might be a collection you want to check out. So that's all we got for this one. I'll be coming back with either I will be in the Telegram, so make sure y'all tap into the Telegram, but also I'll be doing live stream as well. We'll be doing some gem searching, shilling gems, so make sure y'all pull up on that when you got your notifications on. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are